Have you ever stopped to think about how many times a day you use your bathroom? It's one of those spaces in our homes that we take for granted, but the truth is, it can also be one of the most dangerous places, especially as we get older. Maybe you've heard stories about someone slipping in the shower or struggling to get up from the toilet. These aren't just accidents. They're preventable hazards that can have serious consequences if we don't address them. And let's face it, after 60, even a minor fall can lead to injuries that affect your independence and quality of life. That's why today we're going to talk about 5 dangerous bathroom hazards that every senior should know about, and more importantly, what you can do to avoid them. These aren't just warnings. They're practical steps you can take to make your bathroom safer and give yourself peace of mind. By the end of this conversation, you'll have a clear plan to protect yourself and stay confident in your own home. So, let's dive in and start with the first hazard. The first hazard is something that might seem small, but can actually be a big problem: slippery floors. Think about it. Bathrooms are naturally wet environments, whether it's from showering, washing your hands, or even just brushing your teeth. Water on the floor creates a slippery surface, and one wrong step can lead to a fall. You might not realize how quickly these accidents can happen until it's too late. For example, imagine stepping out of the shower onto a damp bath mat that slides underfoot. Suddenly, you're off balance, and before you know it, you're on the ground. The good news is that preventing slips is easier than you might think. Start by adding non-slip mats both inside and outside the shower or tub. These mats are designed to grip the floor and provide stability even when they're wet. If you have tile or hardwood floors in your bathroom, consider placing textured rugs or anti-slip pads near the sink and toilet. Another great tip is to clean up spills immediately. Even a small splash can become a hazard. Taking these simple precautions can make a world of difference in keeping your bathroom safe. Now, let's move on to the second hazard: poor lighting. Have you ever walked into your bathroom at night and struggled to see clearly? Dim lighting might not seem like a big deal during the day, but when you're navigating a space with hard surfaces and water, it can increase your risk of tripping or misjudging distances. For instance, trying to find the toilet or faucet in low light can leave you fumbling, which increases the chances of an accident. And if you wear glasses, poor lighting only makes things worse. Improving the lighting in your bathroom doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Start by installing brighter bulbs and overhead lights and adding task lighting near the mirror. Motion sensor nightlights are another excellent option. They automatically turn on when you enter the room, providing just enough illumination without being harsh. If there are shadows in certain areas, consider rearranging fixtures or adding additional lamps. The goal is to make sure you can see everything clearly, no matter what time of day it is. A well-lit bathroom isn't just safer, it's also more comfortable and inviting. The third hazard links into something many people overlook: loose or unstable fixtures. Over time, towel racks, grab bars, and even faucets can loosen due to wear and tear. While they might still look fine on the surface, relying on them for support can be risky. Imagine grabbing a towel bar to steady yourself while getting out of the shower, only to have it pull right out of the wall. Not only could this cause you to lose your balance, but it could also result in injury. To avoid this, take a few minutes to inspect your bathroom fixtures regularly. Give each one a gentle tug to ensure it's securely attached. If anything feels wobbly, tighten it or replace it altogether. If you don't already have grab bars installed, now is the perfect time to add them. Look for ones designed specifically for bathrooms, as they're made to withstand weight and provide reliable support. Installing them near the toilet and in the shower can give you extra stability when you need it most. These small adjustments might not seem like much, but they can make a huge difference in keeping you safe. Now that we've covered slippery floors, poor lighting, and unstable fixtures, we're ready to talk about the next set of hazards. These upcoming tips will build on what we've already discussed, giving you even more tools to create a bathroom environment that's both functional and secure. Stick with me, because these next steps could be exactly what you need to finally feel confident and protected in your own home. Let's keep going together. The fourth hazard is one that many people don't think about until it becomes a problem: high toilet seats, or the lack of proper support when using the bathroom. For some seniors, sitting down on a low toilet seat or getting back up can be challenging and even risky. It requires balance, strength, and flexibility, things that tend to decline as we age. If you've ever found yourself gripping the edges of the sink or countertop just to stand up, you know how precarious this situation can feel. And if your balance isn't what it used to be, the risk of falling increases significantly. Thankfully, there's an easy solution. Consider installing a raised toilet seat or a toilet safety frame. A raised seat reduces the distance you need to lower yourself, making it easier and safer to sit and stand. Many models are designed to fit securely over your existing toilet, so you don't need to replace anything. Alternatively, a toilet safety frame provides armrests on either side, giving you something sturdy to hold onto while you're transitioning between sitting and standing. These simple modifications can make a huge difference in your comfort and confidence, turning a potentially stressful moment into a smooth, safe experience. Now, let's talk about the fifth and final hazard: cluttered spaces. Bathrooms often become catch-all areas for things like towels, toiletries, laundry baskets, or cleaning supplies. While it might not seem like a big deal, having too much stuff around can create tripping hazards or block your path, especially if you're moving slowly or using a walker. Imagine reaching for a towel on a shelf above the toilet and accidentally knocking something off. It could startle you or cause you to lose your footing. Even small items left on the floor, like shampoo bottles or slippers, can pose a risk if you step on them the wrong way. To tackle this issue, focus on decluttering and organizing your bathroom. Start by removing anything you don't use regularly: extra towels, old products, or decorative items that take up space but aren't essential. Store frequently used items within easy reach, ideally in cabinets or shelves that don't require stretching or bending. If you have mobility aids like a cane or walker, make sure there's plenty of open space for you to maneuver without obstacles. Keeping your bathroom tidy not only reduces the risk of accidents, but also makes the room feel more calming and functional. Now that we've covered all 5 hazards: slippery floors, poor lighting, unstable fixtures, difficult toilet access, and cluttered spaces, you're probably starting to see how interconnected these issues are. Each one presents its own risks, but addressing them together creates a safer, more supportive environment. The best part? None of these solutions require major renovations or expensive equipment. With a few thoughtful changes, you can transform your bathroom into a space that feels secure and comfortable. I know it might sound overwhelming to think about tackling all of these hazards at once, but remember, you don't have to do everything overnight. Start with one area that feels most urgent or manageable for you right now. Maybe you decide to install a non-slip mat today or replace that wobbly towel rack tomorrow. Over time, these small adjustments will add up, helping you feel more confident and independent in your own home. Progress, not perfection, is what matters most. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these hazards resonates with you the most? Have you made any changes to your bathroom to make it safer, or do you have other tips that have worked for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm sure your insights will inspire others watching this video too. And if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're here to provide practical advice and support to help you live your best life at any age. Every week, we dive into topics like health, wellness, independence, and more, all tailored to you and your needs. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, staying safe at home doesn't mean sacrificing style or convenience. It's about making smart choices that protect your well-being and keep you feeling empowered. Here's to creating a bathroom and a life that supports your independence and joy. Until next time, take care and keep shining.